Hi, this is a testimonial video regarding how my experience was facing foreclosure, financial difficulty, just much like anyone else in the economy recently. Millions of people are like you and I that have similar experience facing the foreclosure of our home. So in 2012, I bought my house for my son and I, used the USDA 100% financing loan, which was great. It was awesome. Unfortunately, I lost someone close to us that was my sole, who I relied on for my son to care for him while I worked. So when we lost her, it was sudden and unexpected. And then along came the expenses of daycare, which was also unexpected and very high. It's like a second mortgage. So I began to fall behind October 2013, and I reached out to Chase Bank, who gave me, they told me they would help me, and that basically gave me false hope. They told me that I was able to get my interest rate down to a significant amount that would help my monthly payments be lower, that I had to be 3 months behind at least in order to be helped. So I had been in contact with Chase without an attorney or representation, and about 6 months they offered only one agreement to modify the loan and keep the mortgage the same, but didn't offer any other assistance as I thought I was going to. And it really left me no choice to sign it or turn the house over. And I only needed a little help. He's almost in kindergarten, so we were only talking about a year of expenses for daycare, so if they lowered it just a little, it would have helped. So I really didn't have a choice, and I signed that agreement. So less than a year later, 2014, I defaulted on that agreement. And I was able to get in touch with the Homeowners Protection Alliance program, which is a government-funded, I believe, not-for-profit organization that helps people like you and I. So his name was Sean Pierre, who I cannot say enough about. He was awesome, awesome. Answered all my questions, spent enough time with me to go over whatever I needed, went through all the paperwork that I had on the previous agreement and so forth. And we came to the conclusion that I should get representation, an attorney, to assist me with the second time around of the agreement, or asking for a modification of some kind to keep my home. So he referred me to the Roosevelt Law Center. They're out of California. Roosevelt Law Center was, you know, at first I thought to myself, Jesus, I am in Massachusetts. This is an attorney that I can't really go to the door and say, hey, how's the file going, or what's going on? So I was a little wary of it at first, but when I got to William Kumar's, well, he was my representative there, and when I finally got in touch with him and was working with him, he took my file and spent lots of time with me. Went over many things. I had lots of questions. I did a lot of research myself to try to find out, you know, what best, just to you know, give myself a little bit of education this time around. I felt like I was, you know, completely violated against my bank, and, you know, was falsely given information. So I was very wary, and, you know. So William was awesome. He was awesome. I couldn't say enough. I can't say enough about him. He also took the time, answered all my questions, even if I asked the same question over and over again. He spent the time with me on the file, went over many things, many questions that I had regarding the loans, how the USDA is a very difficult loan to deal with. They, although mirror a lot of the HUD loans, they are not the same. They don't go by the same guidelines, and which made this whole process very difficult. So after 14 months, I just received news that I am successfully able to get a modification through Chase, and they did a capitalization. So they took the amount of the arrears and added it to the total, what I did owe them, principal balance and so forth. It's called capitalization, so it didn't come without consequence. But the big picture is that I felt like I didn't have anywhere to go. I felt like the USDA loans, they wouldn't work with me. I felt like I was going to face foreclosure and lose this house that I worked so hard for my son and I. And if it wasn't for the Roosevelt Law Center and the Homeowner Protection Alliance, William Kumar, Sean Pierre, I wouldn't be in this position. And I can't advise you enough to reach out. They will help you, and they're very honest, trustworthy. And that's very hard to come by nowadays with everything that happens. So, you know, I really hope the best for each and every one of you that watch this video. I can't push you enough to make the call, to reach out for help to those who will absolutely have your back through a tough financial time. So, again, I hope this helps, and thank you very much. Bye.